Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham reaction for match day 20, Wrexham AFC 2, Cambridge United 2. And as you can see on the thumbnail, 2 dropped points. And I'll tell you right now, the picture on the thumbnail says everything. Right there, Macca's picture, just like, yep. And that's exactly how I feel. I'm stunned. I'm actually stunned that we dropped those points. Didn't see that one coming, but there were signs on the pitch where it's like, okay, these are some of the things we need to work on. Yes, we did score 2 goals tonight. We did come back. We did fight back. There was the heart there too. But these ebbs and flows, the inconsistencies that we have are the things that are going to make us not get into the top 2 or into the playoffs, or even worse, go start dropping down. I don't think that will happen. I think there's ways to solve that. But as much as it's not a loss, it feels like a loss. And I think that was mentioned on the Rexer time too. But lots of getting into it. We got 2 interviews coming up with Phil Parkinson and James McLean, and some quotes from Parkinson. I just give my overall quick thoughts just right here. I don't know what's going on with Paul Mullen. I don't know why he didn't start. Is he injured? Can he not play 90? Can he not play 30? Does he prefer Elliott Lee and Palmer up front? I thought Palmer had his worst game of the season probably today as a striker, okay? As a defensive player, winning all the headers, doing all the defensive duties, great. But again, I'm going to argue this till the cows come home, and the cows are mooing right now. That's what we have the defenders for. That's what we have midfield for. I believe that the midfield. I believe the midfield was not as great as it should be. We had some sloppy passes in there. I think Mark Howard, God willing, God help him out, man. I got to tell you, it's not his fault he gave up the goals. We got carved open for that first goal. In fact, the energy wasn't there when we came on the pitch for whatever reason. I don't know what it is. We can love all the. Honestly, let me just put all this stuff out here. And I agree. I think this is great. And but also this stuff is all great. Ryan Reynolds, Channing Tate-Yum there having a quiet night at the Wrexham Eatery, the Fat Boar. That's awesome. All that's fantastic. You got to go out and you got to win games. All this is great. Having them be there, having the, all the fanfare, everything. And I'm so happy it's part of it too. But we have to show that kind of heart and grit on the pitch. We showed at times moments of brilliance, which got us back into the game after going down, after getting carved up. Cambridge did not come here to lose. They had nothing to lose. They're sitting in look at the table right now. This is a live table right now. Cambridge are sitting in 22nd. Okay, last. Other than today, they've had 3 draws, a loss, and a win, and they drew against us. They have a negative 11 goal difference. And we went and they I don't want to say they bullied us, but they bossed us. Absolutely bossed us. And I haven't listened to the interview yet, what Parkinson has to say. And this isn't Parkinson, and what McLean has to say. But there's some things that really need to be looked at. And you don't want to get, again, never get too high, never get too low. Yes, we're kicking the ball right now after the game and the reaction. And I got to tell you, I'm a little annoyed at that performance. There were mistakes all over the pitch, but there were parts where the players did show. Macca showed up and he put the ball in the back of the net for the first goal. When Mullen did come on and Fletcher did come on, they made an impact. The man of the match, 100%, Ollie Rathbone. And he's been consistently since he's been in the side, consistently our best player on the pitch. He is. He's just levels. He has a great engine on him. He keeps running. He took the ball off the guy's toe, went in, crossed the ball in, and Johnny on the spot was Fletcher. Now, I said during the watch along, and thank you all for watching along. And let me give a special shout out to Mary, by the way. She did do a super chat at the end. I missed it. I want to thank you very much for that super chat. I forgot when I was going off, it was up there, so I really apologize for that. But that said, it was a frustrating day. Now, we talked about the ref a little bit during there too. Ref didn't help us out at all. But we shouldn't have to rely on the ref. We're home. We have a great record. We should go out and win these games. These are the type of games where I tipped, you got to start Paul Mullen. He's got to come out of it. Now, that leads me to believe maybe he's lost favor with Parkinson in certain ways, or he's not 100% fit. I don't know the answers. I don't have it. But our midfield was very sloppy. Our defense didn't look that great today. They kept putting pressure on Barney, and Barney, his one issue, he holds on to the ball too long. That's what he holds on. He tries to fuddle on with the ball too long. We weren't quick enough. We weren't fast enough. We weren't sharp enough. But since Rathbone's been in, he has tried to move the ball around quicker. Dobson and him have a good cadence, but today we just weren't quick enough with the ball, and they came to play. They did not come to be. They showed up in that terrible kit. Sorry, it was a terrible kit, and they They took care of the business that they had to do. They celebrated that like a win. We celebrated it like a loss. 100%. 100%. Again, never get too high, never get too low. But I'm a little, actually, I'm very, very surprised. I'm very, very surprised at how that went down. Parkinson said he thinks we did enough. I saw a quote right here. Actually, I'll bring it up before we get into his interview. He might repeat this. He says, disappointed the goal we conceded, the first one. It looked too easy. It was carving. They carved us open, and it was sort of not even against the run of play. I thought we responded well. We did. Came back. Great finish from Maka. It was a great cross in. Once we got ahead, I think we did enough to go and kill the game off. I do not. I totally disagree with that. We sat back. They came at us, and we did not. We have that spell when we go up. We're just like, cool, we're good, thinking that everyone thinks it's going to be okay, and it bit us in the ass today. Paul Mullen missed a sitter. Not a sitter. It was not a sitter, but Paul Mullen missed one today. And I have to rewatch it, but Paul Mullen is not putting the ball in the back of the net. I don't know what's going on there too. I know I'm jumping around a bit. Back to this. I think we've got to look at that. He said, why we didn't kill the game up. We're on such a good run and done so well at home. That was at home, not an away game, home game. It was almost like it's going to take care of itself. Phil Parkinson. I did not read that quote just until right now. That's what I'm saying. We go out there, we go out, we expect once we go up 1-2-0, whatever, battle back is great, that it's just going to work out. Today, it didn't. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was a penalty. I have to go back and look it back, but it doesn't. We take our foot off the gas and we're like, we're good. We need the ball to go in the back of the net. Don't know how we're going to do it. We got to figure something out. But let me go back. Drew's in first. Say hello to everybody. Kelly Davidson is still bummed. Headed out soon to go see Wicked. Hopefully stop thinking about the draw. Yes, draw that felt like a loss. Enjoy Wicked. Kelly Davidson, good to see you. Goopy Splat's in the house. John Merrill's going to come in and gloat. Fine, you could do it. It's your day. Well, now Josh Wrexham are deep in the mud now. 1 point behind us in 2 games. Yes, I love it. We are so in the mud. Goofy Splat. I think we will sign Joe Taylor, Wheatley. We will go to Stockport, or if it's possible, we need to get them both. The Wheatley thing, he's a good player, but we need a guy to come in right now and start scoring goals. You see the difference what happened when Fletcher came on? A guy that could run straight at it, not have his back to goal all the time, and actually put a ball in the back of the net. I mean, that's not what Palmer does. We have defenders to defend. Apparently Palmer is in there to knock the ball down, put his back into goal, and defend. That's it. He's not a striker, so then what the hell are we doing? I don't understand it. He does not put the ball back in there. Fletcher had a nice goal, but it was all made from Raleigh Rathbone there too. And yes, in the mud, not really, but I love it. I love it, John. Good to see you in there too. And good on you last week coming in. Good job. Awesome. Tess said, I said this during the match, but when your team knows your strikers will never score, the offense gets lazy. The second Palmer went off, we were such more aggressive moving forward. We were. That is I don't know why Parkey does not see it. I don't understand it. Now he'll say we scored 2 goals, and I have not watched it today. But once we went up ahead, it was like, cool, we're done. Great, and then things go down. It's football. That's football. And I like the kit to be out. Drew likes the kit. And fans booed it full time. Goofy Splat, did they really? No. Interesting there too. Anyways, please smash a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Go back and watch the Wrexham time with Patty. Did a great job doing a thing, even though we did the loss. The draw felt like a loss. Let's see what manager Phil Parkinson has to say after that loss. Sorry, draw.
Here at the Stoke Arras against Cambridge United, what was your assessment of the match?
Obviously, disappointed with the goal. We could see the first one, how the lads got through on the left-hand side. I haven't seen it back yet. But looked too easy. And then I thought we responded well. Great goal, brilliant finish from Jim.
Yeah.
And second half, fantastic bit closing down from Ollie Rathbone. I thought he was outstanding the whole game. We really did get ahead. And I think once we've gone ahead, I think we did enough to go and kill the game off. And I think we've got to look at that because we're on such a good run and done so well at home. It was almost like it's going to just take care of itself. And
he kind of repeating what he said to the BBC, so they took this from there. But yeah, kind of take care of itself. I mean, I'm telling you right now, he's going to tear them a new one. I would be tearing them a new one. We took our foot off the gas, and we have to find a way to start scoring goals. Yes, we scored 2 goals today, but it's not enough. Clearly, it's not enough.
We got punished. And it wasn't as if Marks had saves to make or, we're hanging in there at all. But when you don't go and kill the game off that one moment, can prove costly. And, the penalty decision looks like it was a penalty, and that's cost us 2 points.
Yeah. By the way, the penalty led to us taking our eye off, taking our foot off the gas. Guy got through. Brunty made it. He got past Brunty, came in, tried to make a play on the ball, got through. I don't know, and probably was a penalty. Taking the red tinted glasses off probably was a penalty. You can't argue with that. But we shouldn't rely on the fact that we just very disappointing. We shouldn't rely on the fact that we're going to go on and win a game. We need to kill games off. That is our probably, other than not scoring goals, our defense has been spectacular. I think he's more shocked at how piss poor our defense was today. Because the first goal was too easy. We don't have that problem usually. We do not have that problem of getting carved up and them scoring goals, other teams scoring goals, especially at home. Something didn't click today. Not sure what it is. And like fair play to Chomp coming in and doing his thing, doing his bit. I personally would have give Foss 2.0 a shot. That's not what Parker's going to do. And I'm not the manager. I'm just speaking out of my ass. So let's keep this going here.
Is it disappointing when Fletcher's obviously come on, made a big contribution in getting that goal, and you just weren't able to see it out in the end?
Yeah, cool.
I think you would ask him a proper question. Why are you not starting your star striker, Paul Mullen, star striker that put you through? Why are you persistent with Palmer? Why are you persistent with Palmer for defense? Someone ask him a probing question. What's going on with Paul? What's going on with Paul Mullen? Why are you not starting him? Why are you starting Elliot Lee over him? Someone, please ask him a real question on what's going on up front.
But it's not about seeing out. I felt they were there, 2-1, they were there for the taking, and we had them where we wanted them to be. And
we did.
When that one hits the post, you kind of think, is it going to be one of those days where we might get punished? I just thought we had them where we wanted them, and we needed to kind of put our foot on the accelerator and really go and kill the game off. But
we did the opposite.
We're on a good run. We've done brilliant at home. Sometimes moments prove costly in games, and it was today. But credit to Cambridge as well. They were strong, they're resolute, they never stopped going. They're fighting for their lives down the bottom of the table, and they showed it today. But in general, we were comfortable against their threats, apart from the moment of the first goal and obviously the penalty. But moments change games, and that's what happened today.
Yeah, we did not have that moment, and too comfortable in there too. I mean, listen, Kelly, right there, Davidson. Yes, somebody ask him a real goddamn question. I actually listen. I know these guys do a great job, whatever, but take that one step further. You're not going to piss him off. The guy can handle it. We are doing amazing. We have a great opportunity. And I always said, I said last week, which is why I didn't care about the Jimmy Bag of Donuts Cup. I was like, we have too much to focus on here with the league. And you don't want to slip through your fingers. We're not going to win every game. We're going to drop points. It's going to happen. But we are a better side than how we played today. We played down to them. We let them get back in the game. And moments happen in games, and a moment of brilliance that we usually look out for did not come today. Did not come. And again, that doesn't mean we gave up. Doesn't mean we didn't try hard. Doesn't mean that the team isn't there to go and win the game, and they're not motivated to do that. Sometimes maybe it's the tactics. Why was Dobson taken off? Okay, we run this at you. Dobson played 90 minutes in the Joey Bag of Donuts Cup, right? Why did he come off in the 60th minute? Is he tired? Why did you play him 90 minutes? Because he didn't play the game before? I don't understand some of that logic. And you had Matty James in there, who's played good as the holding midfielder. Dobson was a little deeper. Dobson, usually pushed up a little bit forward. I thought Elliot Lee. Did Elliot Lee do anything? I don't know what his FOT mob was, but we'll check that out. But again, some of these players seem sometimes just to be coasting, things like that. Then is it a tactics thing? Are you playing 2 CDMs in the middle of the park? Why is that? I don't know. For a team that's at the bottom, they did come Cambridge. They came resolute. And so I thought the extra motivation that might have been there for Mullen to go out there and go and get off of his duck. And he didn't help his case out today at all. Didn't help his case out at all. Get off his duck, score against his old team. Bob's your uncle. There you go. But again, I don't understand some of the things. And this is just, again, this is the reaction because you're trying to process it quickly. It might be over the course of the next couple of days. We'll calm down. We'll have some things, but I'm treating this as a loss. I mean, we dropped the points to 23rd ranked in the league. It's crazy. Drew does whatever. I think this game solidifies we need to get a proper striker up there to do the business. When we had Merritt, everything linked and connected. It did. And, the shoulda, coulda, woulda, all the stuff about what could have happened with Mary if he was there. But it's understanding. Mary, Definitely feels like a loss, but the draw is better than no point towards the end of the year. Yeah, but Mary, this is a game we have to get the W on. I agree with all that. The one you never know. You're right. The point is better than not having the points. I get it, but we're at home. Our record's been great. And, were we due for a draw? Maybe, but not in that fashion. We are a better. I think that's the most frustrating thing, too. We are a better side than that. We are a better side than that. I prefer the BBC radio interview where they ask better questions. Clubs on social media channels ask the daft, easy bat. Of course, these are asking what's going on with Paul Mullen. Why are you not starting? Why all of a sudden are you starting lately? Is he have a lingering injury through his back issue? Is it a mental thing? What is it? Talk to me. Someone talk to me. Let me know. Come on here. I'll ask him.
20 games in Sky Bet League One, 41 points for your side. It's clearly a great platform.
100% agree with that. 100%
to build upon in this festive period and looking ahead to the new year.
Yeah, no, of course. There's always going to be an element of frustration when you drop 2 points at home. But when we review it and wake up tomorrow and Monday, look at the overall picture. Obviously, we're in a very good position, and we've just got to take the lessons from today. And there's some.
Sorry, Phil, I love you, brother. Take the lesson. You gotta drop Palmer. Something. Try something else up front. Do something else. Because lately, Palmer ain't working. Or if you're gonna put Palmer up there, put Mullen next to him. Drop Elliott Lee in the 10. I don't care. Just try something else. Please, God.
Good performances in that. I thought Matty James was really good for us. And like I mentioned, Ollie Rathbone, I thought was immense. But yeah, weren't able to see the game through today. And we'll learn from that.
The first goal since injury.
Learn from it. But Matty James, Ollie Rathbone, the players that have played at a higher level, they've come down to play with us, which is great, right? So is Dobson. Why is the chemistry off there?
Or Stephen Fletcher, that clearly must be a positive. How's he feeling?
Yeah, I haven't spoke to him after the game, but obviously he's been training more recently than we've been able to get into him, and that's obviously pleasing, and he's such a threat. He's got so much quality. He was unlucky not to score last week. Keepers made a good save from him, and today, like I say, it was a very cool finish with his right foot.
Looking ahead to...
Yeah, very cool finish with his right foot. He made a difference. He really did. Which is great. We thought we were up. We were up when we came on. We started rolling, get that 1, get that 2. We just never were able to kill the game off. I wouldn't help if we didn't have the worst ref I've ever seen. Even a linesman didn't agree with some of the decisions. Were you at the game, Goopy Splat? And you say Matty James didn't do anything. Okay. I'll agree to disagree. Fine. He does everything he does. It's not flashy football. It's not flash football. Okay. He is doing a job out there. He's doing a job. He's like a lineman in American football. He's doing a job. And I think he's coming to the team and done well. I'll take other umbrage to the fact that Rathbone, you see his work out there. You see his work out there. You see him pushing forward, crossing the ball in for the goal. Those things happen. But Matty James, I don't disagree. I understand what you're saying, but that's a good shout. If that's what you think, that's what you think. I don't know why the midfield didn't work today.
Saturday, final away game before Christmas.
But the reason why I say that, because I wasn't impressed with anyone on their pitch. Number 9 was good, but it could have been 5 no-name play. I have no idea. No one stood out to me in that Cambridge team other than number 9. That's it. Other than number 9 and the guy that kept running at Barney and shutting him down. Those are the only 2 guys I noticed throughout the game. So I'm not sure how they were able to tactically get after us, and they did it.
At Bristol Rovers, is it important that you finish off this period just before the right way?
Yeah, we will do. Listen, it's the next game, so it's an important one, and yeah, of course, we'll go there and look to give a good account of ourselves and continue the run we're on, and hopefully go into that Christmas period with another very good performance.
Yeah, there you go, and I hope we do too. And I think we need to. We got to keep this going. I'd said this is the month. December's the month where the rubber meets the road. If we're thereabouts, which I'm really pleased, we did drop down. You're right, John. We did drop down to the 3rd. But these are the games. I don't care about if we just came up in the league. I don't give a shit. These are the games you got to win. You have to win these games at home. I don't understand sometimes why we don't see games out. I don't. I thought we learned the game at Charlton. Didn't do it. Didn't do it. We just didn't do it. Look at this. Here you go. Going back into this.
They're forced to settle for a point in the end there. But
Yeah, look at his face right there. That face says it all right there. It's like, are you how? That's what he's saying. I haven't heard this before. Again, I get the reaction with you, so I like to do it as soon as I'm hearing it. So I have a first natural. But that face right there says it all.
Positive you can take from the performance today.
Positives. Obviously, character. We showed the come back from a goal down, because I don't think we were by any stretch of the imagination at our best today. I thought we were got below par, and probably credit to them. They've a lot of experienced players at this level and above, and they came well organised, scrapped for every ball, and we kind of get sucked into that type of game, and we just didn't probably play the level we've shown, and obviously that's the frustrating part. But look, like they come from a goal down, they go ahead. So obviously positive.
You just said right there everything what we're saying. We get sucked into their game, the flopping, the dropping, a little bit physical, a little bit argy-bargy. The Elliott Lee yellow card at the beginning of the match was ridiculous. I don't know what the ref, sometimes they let those go. But you're right. We got sucked into the game they wanted to play. They knew what they were doing when they went out there. These are banana peel games. I mean, Christ. He's right. We went down. We played to their level. We weren't at our best. We did battle back. They battled back too. You got to give them credit for that. But how? And then we're going to lose games. We're going to drop points. I understand that. But you got to be absolutely frustrated with this draw today.
For you, when you've been on such a positive run, so many wins, is it important that a game like this you take the lessons from and it provides that motivation?
Oh, of course, over a course of the season, it's very, very rarely that everything just runs smoothly. But saying that, you've got to be aware of the fact too that we've won 5 from the last 6, and so look, as disappointing as today was, they only get a point, especially given the position we were in. They take all 3. It's important that we don't get too downhearted about that, and we have a good training week, and we look forward to going to Bristol next week, and hopefully getting back on the winning trail.
Yeah, he's right. I mean, you got to take what they didn't get. They came to our. They don't take all 3, but still, it's just like he looks like how. Yeah, I think he's asking himself, how did it happen? But you got to give them credit. But it's a very, very frustrating day. Very frustrating day.
Because when you look at that bigger picture, 41 points from 20 games over that 2-point a game mark, it's a real good.
Yeah, 5 from 6 wins. It's a good return, but not like this today.
Reflection of the work that has been done.
Of course. Look, if you had said that at the start of the season, I don't think anybody would turn their nose up at that. So we're in a good position. There's obviously a few games now over the festive period in quick succession. So we're in a good position, and we'll relish the challenge, and we'll keep going.
Looking ahead to next weekend, one more game before Christmas. Bristol Rovers, I'm sure, will be another tough test for you. Looking forward to it?
Yeah, looking forward to every game. Saying that every game is going to be a tough test, because there's no mugs in this league.
No, right.
Cambridge, if you look at the table, today you would have said it's a home banker, but football's not. It's not played that way, and it's not how it works. And
by the way, and that's how they showed up too. Cambridge was like, we're not coming here to just show up and give you the points, and that's how they showed up. And the result was there. They battled back. They fought every inch every inch on the pitch to get that point. We just weren't able to come out on top. And he's right. You can look at the table. Doesn't matter where they're at. Every game, there's no mugs in this league or in the championship above us too. So it's frustrating. We got Bristol Rovers next week, and then we go into the Christmas period.
Like I say, credit to them. They came and they well organised, and they fought for everything. And like I said, but we're saying that being 2-1 up there in the last minute, we still should have came with 3 points, and we didn't. So that's obviously the negative. But like I said, the positive, if we won 5 in the last 6, and we'll look forward to next week.
Thanks, James.
Talking about wearing your heart on your sleeve right there. He's thinking everything we're thinking. 5 or 6, there's your positive. You take any positive? I'll take the positive. We didn't lose the game. How's that? We didn't lose the game, and that point that we got today might help us out down the road. Can tell it's January transfer window. Starting reports in Germany. We are shelling out 3 M's for a right back. Who is that right back? And good for you. And Goofy Spot says they're miles better than the rest of the championship. I mean, yeah. Listen, we can't blame it all on the ref. He was inconsistent. I think he lost control of himself during the match. There were some challenges, questionable, but you can't blame it on the refs. We got to take umbrage on it. We got to take the ownership of ourselves. It's a tough way to go down and drop 2 points today, and it is 2 drop points, 100%. This is absolutely 2 drop points. We battled back. We showed the character. We took our foot off the gas, as we usually do. Remember, these are the lessons we were supposed to learn against Charlton. Remember that? Remember we did that? Great. Now, on a different day, maybe Brunty doesn't go in. The guy takes a shot and it goes off the bar and doesn't go in. You know what I mean? There's no penalty, and we see it out. Different day can happen. We're not going to win every game. It's gonna be like this. It's not going to be easy. None of this is going to be easy. There's a target on our backs in every single match, and goes to tell it. All the stuff that's happening around. Ryan coming in, all this stuff doesn't matter. We got to go out and continue to win football games and not drop points at home, where we usually absolutely amazing. So, I think I don't want to say we're papering over the cracks. I don't want to be that, unbalanced. But the goal scoring thing, the injury thing, could come and bite us in the ass, and I want us to get ahead of it. We are 16 days away from the January transfer window. I would implore them to go into the market and figure out a way to get someone that can score goals. And everyone, how long does Mullen have enough in the tank to forgive not doing it, come back from a major injury? I understand that. It's only getting 20 minutes. Someone asked Parkinson a real question about Mullen, why he's not starting up front with Palmer. Please, someone do that. Anybody, someone ask him a question. I'd love to ask him, what's going on? Is this pure? Is he? Someone go and do that. They'll give you an answer, whether it's true or not, or whatever. We don't like it. At least there's an answer. But it's frustrating. Now, again, we never give up. We go out through and through to try to battle back, which is great. We have a great character. Chomp, not his fault with the goals. What are you going to do? But I want to know why Scar got chopped. He wasn't bringing the ball at the back. I don't know. I think Scar's a great defender. Scar, if you're going to bring him in for headers on corners and everything like that, fine. Then you can drop Palmer. I just don't understand that. But anyways, all right, here's the rundown. Frustrating night. Please smash the like on the video and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the bottom right-hand corner. If you can like and subscribe, that'd be great. And please also to share it out to everybody. Share it out. We'll do our thing. Changing up the format a little bit. As you can see, we'll do the watch along. Then Patty's going to be owning the Wrexham time. And got a couple other things that we're planning on doing tomorrow. If anything breaks, we'll be live. If it happens, there was a couple updates on injuries, which happened here. I want to get to that too real quick before we go. Let me see a couple of injury updates here, which are, where is it? Sorry about that. I thought I saw it right here. Let me just, we're, by the way, Port Vale. So we got for the, Port Vale, so we have for the Joey Bag of Donuts here. Where is this thing I had right here? I lost it. Okay. I thought I had an update on the injuries, but essentially, JJ's got a problem with his foot. AO is not coming back. Is not going to be back by Boxing Day, which was an absolute not going to happen. Callum Burton might be back. Boyle is still trying to get back to fitness. So we have some things going on in the back trying to get guys fit, but we got to work out what we're doing on the pitch and score some goals here too. Tomorrow I'm going to do a watch along for the Manchester United Manchester City derby here on the local pundit. So you want to come in and stop by and pop in and say hi to me? I'll be doing that. And then we go again. We have to go again and get back up. It's a busy time. December's not going to be easy, and this shows it right here. The guys probably want to get back on the pitch right away. Bristol next week, so. Let's do it. frustrating day, but at least we didn't lose. And the guys did show a lot of balls out there to go out and do it. We just need to be a little bit better about taking our foot off the gas. So, have you heard about the Allen family putting a 600? I did not hear about that goofy spot, but if it does break and we can talk about it, we will do that. So, all right, I'm gonna get out of here. Everyone enjoy your Saturday. Don't let it get you down. We'll go again up the town. Good stuff. And on that bombshell,